remember, I know, we make it clear already, say, if you know plan to go to Jamaica and live or buy in Jamaica, the video is not for you. So stop, come watch the video them and have the worst thing to say. If you come and watch it and say nothing, just scroll by, it not hurt you and it not hurt me. There's no reason. If you know, say you, they yourself your neighbor drink out America. Come on from a video, man. Stop company and watch and make up obnoxious comment, because no find your time it don't make no sense. Because if you no plan to go to Jamaica, I don't feel like say Jamaica is the worst place for you to live. Me not see no reason for you to show up on my page. Come and make it clear already. I mean, never tell nobody say them have to get up and run go to Jamaica go live. That was never my intention. Me I talk about, me I encourage people who want to go back to Jamaica. Me I talk to people them with desire to go back to them land. But so you can't come style me, because the next time anyone wanna come and talk about underneath gal, remember saying if you look up underneath the woman's skirt for gal out her billiards front. Okay? Don't come. If it's the first time here, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Julie. I hope all is well with everyone. This video is pretty much for people that's planning to retire back in Jamaica, want to have a home in the country and don't know really how to go about it. Making choices for long term is very difficult for a lot of people, because sometimes we don't know if that's what we really want or not. So sometimes we take it upon ourselves to actually jump the gun before we do look at research and find out things. Remember, I know whatever I say is just my opinion and from the experience I have had over the years. I'm damn near going on 50 and still trying to figure out a lot of things, but at the same time I do know where I want to go or where I want my life to be in the next, or where I would like to be in the next, say, 10 years or less. The reason for me not even moving yet, a lot of people know I have young kids. I'm still in between. I travel a lot to Jamaica, more than most people. There's people that travel way more than me, so it doesn't even matter. It's not even about that. It's about the fact that when you make a decision as far as purchasing a home in a Jamaica or house, whatever you want to put it as, if it's even a vacation home, you want to make sure your investment is pretty much secure. Now, why am I say certain places enough to buy, certain places you're not supposed to buy in, if for long term, for like for retirees? Because if we don't see the market where I happen up here right now, and people not really talk about it, is with these HOAs, and not just HOAs, where these people are building certain schemes, properties, you know, gated communities, and they call them schemes, they call them all kind of things. And I do understand different builders use different materials. Now, with that said, a lot of the times people tend to not pay attention to what they're buying into. Now, as a woman like myself that realize, I know everybody obviously don't watch the YouTube when I watch it and kind of research it to myself. So a lot of these places is not up to par. Several reasons. The land surveyors, we don't know if they really pay attention to details, or them just give them the okay because they might give them a money or not. And we all know how Jamaica work already. If you get a man of money, you get things go through just like that. Sad to say, but that's just the reality. When it comes down to the homeowners or the people that intend to purchase, they don't have any idea about what they're buying into, or what they have just spent all their money on, their life savings on. Because when you look on it, you know, you go moving on somewhere, you think you're secure, all of a sudden you find your house underwater. One little rainfall and your house underwater, or one little storm and your house fully destroyed. Not saying that some disasters, it's just disasters and things can happen, but in some cases it doesn't make sense. You understand me? For instance, may I watch one particular program, I mean, I call people, you know, business out, because at the end of the day they haven't fully investigated everything yet to see if that's exactly what happened. But everything is falling apart in the houses, even though they knew this before the storm, that people was having difficulty with these houses, and they never said anything about it. You get what I'm saying? Now, when you get somewhere built in Jamaica, Mayor knows that certain materials you cannot use, and we said that over and over again. You can't use certain materials because of the salt, the air. You're in the Caribbean, you're surrounded by full water. You understand me? Certain kind of material you just cannot use. Mayor knows that the best thing for use is either block, cement, or even board. You still do better, because if you treat the board, it won't rotten down so easy. Because board also lasts for years. You understand me? But some of these foreign materials when I'm sending from these places like up here so in America and from China, Canada, wherever they're sending these materials from, they're not standing up. And it's sad to say that the only people going to pay the price is the consumer, the people that's purchasing it. And nobody not really want to address it. Mr. One young lady said she buy into one apartment, and her apartment is chipping away pretty much. You know, she's standing on her deck and the whole is falling down. And that to me is a red flag right there, because not only that, those walls look thicker than normal. So I don't understand why is there so many cracks and things falling apart. Now, I do know that sometimes is the finishing can be just the old, you know, the outer facade, just a chip wear or whatever. And all of we have those problems. Look, an earthquake happened, you see a crack or two in your house. It happened to me. I've seen it. So it's not impossible. But in some cases, when it's a brand new structure, it shouldn't be so much of it. You understand me? Now, the next thing is this, when we find out, so why I said certain places not for building, you know, for buy in because when them build it. Some of them don't really know the real terrain of Jamaica. Some of those buyers or builders, investors, they're investing. They don't care where they put you. You understand me? They don't care if they put you in a riverbed. They don't care if you're in the middle of the sea. And man knows that a lot of dump up land also there in Jamaica. And you can't talk on no more. There's a lot of land that's dumped up, that's been drenched out. They have mined out, and to be honest, man knows to go deep enough, you know, we'll find water in anything. Yes, that's true. But if they already dig and then they fill it back up and that's where they're putting your house, it's not a good look. It's not safe, not to me, because some people know say certain land already had like 10 million all over there, and all of a sudden you see it flat. That means that they don't dump it up. Look back over Portmore, certain part of Portmore, it's the same thing. You used to see swamp, now you're not even seeing swamp. You're seeing, all of a sudden you see a nice white mall as if it's been there all along. No, it has not. You understand? So some of the places where people say, oh, it's worth 18, not that crap ain't even worth $1, because you will not be able to sleep good after maybe 2 rainfalls or 2 strong storms. You understand? And not only that, the thing about insurance in Jamaica, how it works, you take forever to get your money. And a lot of people don't know Jamaica do not like the PO. America works just the same, but Jamaica you wait forever for, even if an accident, car accident, you wait forever before you get paid. The poor liar, they have to work and work just to get you back your dollar, or for your car, even for your own car where you don't pay into it. To get back even that money is difficult. So when it comes down to a lot of the time people talking about investing in certain things, I don't blame them for wanting to just buy a place, and just because of the way it's hard to find workers to build. And I know that because I've seen it, I'm experiencing it. Sometimes I ask people, oh, I have this and I have that already, and you're sitting there waiting, excuse me. But the fact is this, you take up $20 million, say 27, because that's basically for 2-bedroom right now. If your 2-bedroom is $27 million. Some studios still running your $20 million in a town, in anywhere, and you sit down there, finally say you move, go home, you're 60 odd year old with your little pension, so you have a set income, and all of a sudden your house and fully underwater, or not just fully underwater, you find out say, well, hurricane will come, and by the time you look around, every roof in your community gone, including yours. Not only that, every wall crack up, no have no use. That means you can't even rebuild, because the wall split up, so you have to start from scratch pretty much on the same plot. I mean, you're starting building a brand new house. To me, that's not fair, because I've seen a man doing it down there, and I think that's so wrong in every way. And why I say people to be careful with them bike. I mean, I say every community, no, don't get me wrong, because there's a lot of lovely communities that them really, they're well built, but at the same time, if you're returning home and you're in a set income, who the hell want to pay $400 or $500 for HOA fees every month? You understand me? Me knows that I don't, because to me that's paying, me see, HOA fee $500, even $300. You're looking at $45,000 to $75,000 per month, and some of them really want it in a US dollar. So if you're a returnee or a retiree going back home, I don't feel that's right for you to work so hard to go back to something that you, if you even live for say 10 years after that to 75, you wind up paying for all those 10 years an extra $500 every month for what? But live somewhere where you don't pay for already, plus you have to pay your property tax. Mind you, some people do still mortgage these properties, because not everybody can afford to buy them cash. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the times you're going to find yourself worrying about things if you get sick. Because if you even own your own property right now and you get sick, you still have your bills then to pay, your overhead, which is your light, your water, and when you buy gas, most people buy them gas or use electric at Jamaica or whatever. But anyway, any given way, you have your maintenance of your property where you have to pay your landman, and plus your daily living, which is your food and so forth. You look at doctor bill them when they retire and go home. Who the hell want to live like that? You understand me? So I tell people, so be careful what not buying into, because a lot of the times we get so it's look pretty. It's a facade. They put up this pretty wall, they put up this pretty fence. You know, the house them look cute. But to me, to live in a community, me just feel like me not confine myself to them kind of living there. Because to me, them something to feel like slavery days when they have you upon a plantation. I'm sorry. So that's the reason why me can't definitely live in other place there. Also, because the feeling, I'm not living on no plantation. Because that's exactly, I'm paying into living somewhere where I already bought. To me, it's like the stupidest thing I could do for myself. Me not say nobody can't do it if they want to do it, you know. But for me to do it, me not do it. You understand me? Because some people buy into it now for Airbnb. Enough of them can't have Airbnb them out. They might try your prices for Airbnb done flat. Pretty much. Because of everything that's going on. A lot of people not really going down that getting used to. But not say people not going to Jamaica now. Don't get me wrong. People go every day at Jamaica. But Airbnb is pretty much dying out right now for a lot of people, because the fact say it's expensive for a lot of people to go down there and spend it adds up. And if anybody with common sense and have a little bit of knowledge about budgeting and everything, Airbnb most of the time is not, it's hard to budget with an Airbnb. It's very hard, because a Airbnb, if you pay $100 a day, so 30 days, you pay $3,000 for one Airbnb. Come on now, per month. I mean, you pay $100 for 30 days. That's $3,000 right there. You understand me? For Airbnb. So to put it in perspective, when you look on it, it's like a waste of money. No, the people that will actually purchase these homes, I have them, I try for Airbnb them out. Them also feel it, because mind you know, they're supposed to be making something for you and you're a roof guard. Or it flood out, fully submerged underneath water. Imagine much clean up that is. If a full concrete, you're good because you can tear it out, scrape off the wall and air it out and whatever. You understand me? But the roof guard, how much money for put on back a roof? Okay, the insurance is going to do it, but most of the time you want a roof on back immediately, so you are going to have to come out of pocket and get it done, even if it's insured. So there's a lot of people when understand say, to me, something that does dry investment, there's no gain to it. Because all I do, unless you just try to maintain and keep it, so you say you have your own place. And when you're there, Airbnb told, when you're there, you're living at it, so you at least you're getting some satisfaction out of it. Guys, if you want to come this far in the video, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. My name is Julie. Thank you for subscribing if you already subscribed. And if you haven't, what are you waiting for? You get what I'm saying? But if it's your first time here though, welcome. Next thing is that why I say enough people, even if you buy a regular house now at Jamaica, don't just pick up yourself and because it seems cheap, because a lot of the times people don't know nothing about the area where they might buy. If you do the due diligence and research and find out how many times the place get flooded out, how many times or how many owners live there, how long it lock up, and why. And there's a lot of other reasons, because some people are buying on a gravesite, they might buy because in the back of the land now, just right behind the house, there is a grave. So now if you know if you really want to know house for the right there. So you understand me? Because I see people buy a house and don't realize people, family members still live on the land. And I want to ask to get them off, you know, one ask to get them off. So if it is a grave on the land, make sure so then take it off before you go buy it. That's all I can tell you right now, because a lot of people don't even know this happen. The next thing is that when you're coming down to purchasing property in Jamaica, when you're doing anything in Jamaica, as far as you're spending anything in the millions, you get yourself a lawyer. Me not care what nobody wants to say. If you're even using a realtor, get yourself a lawyer. Do you understand? For rental, that's different. But when you're purchasing your property in Jamaica, make sure you get yourself a lawyer. Because me tell you this, there's a lot of people with fake papers out there, and I said them own things and I sell it and people don't know. Make sure you get yourself a lawyer, because a lot of people don't know. And enough of these places, even though they may not get a community or whatever, they must sell them, get yourself a lawyer to look into some of the things them and tell your lawyer what you would like and what you don't like before, so that at least them can look over it and tell you, say, this is what's what and how long. You understand me? Because some HOA fees, you know, them only last for like 10 years. You pay a certain amount, and then after that they start escalate, they start go up more and more, you know. And people don't understand, say, yes, you pay maybe $200 this for the next 5 years or 10 years, and then after that, okay, what about the next 10 years after that? You think so you can still find $200 and much less another $500? That's what's happening right here in America. A lot of people don't understand that. People are just finding out that there's things that can be pretty much ballooned up in no time if you don't pay attention. And most of we know, say, if we not really get somebody to look into it for it, we not go can see, because some of it we just look over it because we get so happy and excited, say, yeah, we'll get a loan to buy a house. By them time that when you don't, you know, you don't pay off for the house, you know, so you feel like you're quite comfortable, and it's okay, no, you set at you have a set income, so you set a set rate for pay your monthly payment. All of a sudden 10 years later you find out, say, no, it don't double. Come on now, that's something you need to pay attention to. A lot of people don't understand that purchasing property anywhere in this world is something you need to pay attention to, but definitely in Jamaica if you're planning to retire, because after a while we all know, say, getting out of anything deal or anything is hard, especially once you're seasoning. Now the problem is, a lot of people don't understand is this: purchasing a home is a good thing anywhere in the world if you love it and you live there and you can afford it. We're not there for argue with nobody, but just lay out my opinion, and it's fine if you lay out your opinion, but when you come and come tell me, call me all kind of names as if me and you wake up together in a one bed. Me and you wake up to Virgin, this particular one man, me and you wake up together in another bed. You understand me? Me a married woman, wake up beside my husband. But I wake up beside no other man. So you can't come style me, because the next time anyone wanna come and talk about underneath gal, remember saying look up underneath the woman's skirt for gal out her belly's front. Okay? Don't come for me. Because I will come for you. And furthermore, most of the time I just block and delete enough of them people, because I realize that when you come for people, get yourself in a trouble and lose their channel, because that's what enough of want. If I don't like to see people progress and make a step up in their life. So I'm trying the best to destroy someone, because I'm not brave enough to start a channel, or come for other people's channel, or no depend it, but you can't get the subscribers you want, so you come to destroy other people's channel. I'm find that out said enough of time, and that's exactly what you do. So anyways, I'm not even going to sit down for too long, because I realize enough on our crosses. And if you come this far in the video, guys, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Now remember, I know I make it clear already, say, if you not plan to go to Jamaica and live or buy in Jamaica, the video is not for you. So stop, come watch the video them and have the worst thing to say and the more obnoxious thing to come out of your mouth. Because to me, if you know, say, you not plan for come to Jamaica, go to Jamaica and live, or buy nothing in Jamaica, where the hell you come on the video for attack? You don't know if you come and watch it and say nothing. Just scroll by. It not hurt you and it not hurt me. There's no reason. If you know, say, you they yourself your neighbor drink out America, come off from my video, man. Stop company and watch and make obnoxious comment, because no fight time it don't make no sense. Because if you no plan to go to Jamaica, I don't feel like say Jamaica is the worst place for you to live. Me not see no reason for you to show up on my page. Come and make it clear already. I never tell nobody say them have to get up and run go to Jamaica go live. That was never my intention. Me I encourage people who want to go back to Jamaica. Me I talk to people them with desire to go back to them land, but some of them scared and some of them feel like say it's the worst thing that gonna happen to them when they reach back. But I don't like saying here Jamaica they don't want to go back. Them would love to go back, but them don't know what to do and them feel afraid. I mean say no. And nobody not tell nobody to pick up themselves immediately and go back and be broke. Who the hell want to go away and be broke? That not even makes sense. If you can't work, you look at money and put it together till you're ready for retire and go back home. But me knows if you have facts, and nobody on this platform really want to tell me they want to work for the rest of them damn life and live in America. When you see the weather, even Jamaica start feel cold. We soon have to go wind up by eater and then sitting there for have a Jamaica. Blanket have to go bigger and thick as ever. For some people are going to start carry big old comforter now. I can't guarantee you. I already have a couple down there. But some people don't realize that things have changed and life have changed and life is changing daily. And a lot of people held up here, so really and truly not up to par. No fact we are fighting through, we does not talk. And we not complain. And if we do complain, we first of all stop talk because we run come my people in country. Of course, I will shut them out. But that don't make it right for you come from here and start run off your mouth and tell people say, oh, me not have the right to talk about the country where I come from. Who the hell is you? If you come from Jamaica and you don't want to talk about Jamaica, the good about Jamaica, that's on you. Me love Jamaica. And no matter what happened, you don't want to say violence in Jamaica, in the America too, because every day them are off each other. You don't realize what the violence were there? You don't realize what happened? Sometimes you're free for sending picking them at school. Because when you hear all of it happen, it did happen. When you realize that sometimes a chance will take because we know say if the government is a little bit different at Jamaica and you have good work you could have find down there. If it was good employment there, not a lot of people wouldn't be here in the first place. And we all know that. So a lot of the times the only reason why enough are there is because the fact say we can earn the almighty dollar a little bit faster. Guys, if you come this far in the video, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. God bless.